Are TikTok moms okay? That wasn't a hypothetical. It's a genuine question. There seems to be a wide variety of types of unhinged moms on TikTok, but the most common denominator is usually something that's probably making Sigmund Freud giggle and kick his feet in his grave. Quick disclaimer, I have no kids. I know nothing about what it's like to be a parent, but these mothers have posted some goofy stuff, so I must goof on them. That is just the way the world works. Alright, let's get into it.
Girl, I ain't tryna be mean, but before you there was me.
Yeah, so unfortunately a lot of the things I'm going to be showing you today is going to be similar to this. Some moms have this silly little habit of sexualizing their teenage and even infant children. What are you even talking about, lady? This train of thought is so gross. I think it's very normal for kids to kiss their parents. I'm not gonna police how families should be showing affection. But whoa, it's not normal to say you are your son's first kiss. And not in like a sweet way.
First person you kissed, let's hear it.
The first person I kissed was my mommy.
Okay.
But in like a, I'm gonna say this to a potential future love interest of my son way. Like, do you want him to walk around believing and saying that as an adult? You would be comfortable with that? Stop. Oh my gosh, I'm having such a great time. Me too. I feel like we just talked about everything at this point. Oh, how old were you when you had your first kiss? I don't know, probably like a day old. With who? My mom? I guess that's kind of sweet, but seriously, who was your first kiss? Did I stutter? My mommy. Right. Check. I can understand that not having your child at home anymore can be hard, but you could have just said move out. Why'd you gotta throw marriage in too? Of all the big milestones to be crying about, why wedding specifically? Why not high school graduation or when they get their license? You're crying about what's probably gonna be the happiest day of your son's life someday. On a day that he's presumably an adult and has already moved out and formed his own life. So, with your words, please tell me exactly what the bad part is of your son getting married someday. Like, I don't really understand how these moms' brains are even wired to be thinking like this. God, get out of here, Freud!
Practicing how to be a toxic mother-in-law because my son is and always will be mine.
With your words, please explain why you see your son's girlfriend as competition. Because basically, you have two options. Because your first option is that you think that when a woman gets into a relationship that she should take on a mothering role to her partner. Yikes. Or the second option, that you think that you are the son's girlfriend. Yikes. It is one thing to have these strange thoughts, but it's truly bonkers to just put it out on your social media with your face and name attached to it for the world to know. Also, I want to make a note about the music choice of the video. The Boy Is Mine is one of the most famous songs there's ever been about two women fighting over a love interest. Interesting choice. And honestly, with some of these, I don't know if I'm getting bamboozled, because it is so hard to tell if people are just rage baiting in these videos since they are so crazy and inconceivable to me. And if they are, they hooked my ass. I am no better than a fish. I go towards the shiny rage bait TikToks. But rage bait or not, these are actual moms making these jokes. And whether it's a joke or not, they are extremely inappropriate.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in your ear, tell you something you might like to hear.
I fucking hate you.
Assuming this is based off of real life, because look at those eyes. Those eyes have hatred in them. Why are you starting online beef with a girl who is dating your son and is probably half your age? You ready, babe? I don't know if I want to go. Oh my god, bro. Why do you always get like this when we're going to see my mom? The last time we visited her, she immediately punched me in the face, locked me in the closet, and made me write, "I will not steal your son's love from you" 100 times in order to get out. And then she went on her TikTok, said that she hated me to the world, and then shared my address on her live stream. Go to this address and attack her. Oh my god, at least she let you out of the closet. I'm leaving you. No, babe, please, if you leave, I'll have to marry my mom.
Teaching my son feminine gender roles so your purple-haired daughter doesn't have a chance.
Listen, I am not here to tell moms what beliefs to instill into their children. And I'm not against women acting in traditional gender roles if that's what she wants. But the purple hair comment just adds an extra layer that I think she means traditional. All right, my brilliant boys, what did we learn today? That women are less than and should not leave the house ever. They are baby makers and personal chefs only. And what else? Stay away from purple-haired harlots. And the most important lesson, no woman will ever be better than mother. And I do slightly empathize with these women because this behavior is often a symptom of being unfulfilled in your romantic relationships. So they decide to get that fulfillment from their sons. Like, look at what some of these ladies are dealing with.
Am I excited to go to the pumpkin patch? Oh, Jane, I'm so excited to go to the pumpkin patch. To spend 700% for a fucking pumpkin that I could buy at the grocery store for $6. I'm gonna spend $45, then listen to the kids bitch and moan for 2 hours while we walk around.
Will you make me a coffee?
Are you crazy?
For real, I'm really about to fall asleep.
Okay. Is this like a back and forth thing?
Well, if I get up and get you a coffee, are you going to immediately get up after and go get me a coffee? I don't care that that makes no sense. This relationship is purely transactional, babe. Are you gonna slob on my knob or not? So, you know, if you have these rays of sunshines as your husbands, I guess the next logical step is to emotionally date your son, right? Right? Wrong. This one right here, officer. But a lot of these videos are jokes. Jokes that are in poor taste and definitely seem to have a lot of truth behind them, but jokes, I guess. But don't worry. There's more. There is the horror that is boy mom TikTok.
When I think about my son's wedding, I want to cry.
He is just everything.
The phrase boy mom isn't anything new, but for some reason, a bunch of moms came out of the woodwork on TikTok to basically say they love their sons more than they could ever love a hypothetical daughter. Or their current alive and well daughters.
My boy moms feel me on this, but my son has my heart and my soul. I obviously am obsessed with Stevie Lee. She is just the greatest little girl in the world. But my whole life, I always wanted to be a boy mom. And I remember when I found out I was pregnant with him, and I was just ecstatic because I was such a tomboy growing up. He is just everything.
This video has been picked apart plenty, so I won't waste too much breath on her. But like, the main thing I cannot understand is not the fact that they have these thoughts, which is already baffling, but that they, again, are sharing them to the world. And thinking that people are gonna be like, oh, finally someone said it. My daughter is such a loser, but my little man is the light of my life. Like, they're just posting this on the internet. To them, this isn't intrusive thoughts that they want to bury down. They are just cool with telling everyone in like a chatty influencer way. Yes, hello, I love my son more than my daughters. I will be attacking any woman he chooses to be with. I think I'm in love with him. This is normal thinking. And there are examples that are a bit more tame, like these ones.
I wonder if any other boy moms feel this way. When I found out I was pregnant, I really wanted a girl like so badly. But now that I have a son, I just want 5 more sons. Like, this is... I want 5 more.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what's in here?
I don't care. Don't tell me.
No.
I think these takes are just kind of silly and lacking a broader perspective, I guess. Like, presumably these moms only have boys at this point, so they think that their experiences are different than girl moms. but I can't imagine they are that different, especially when your baby is at an age where they are sleeping, crying, and pooping all day. Like, your baby opened its eyes for the first time last week. I'm not sure if he really has much of a personality yet, lady. A baby girl is probably pretty similar, I would think. But again, these videos were much more tame examples of the boy moms on TikTok. It's more so just giving internalized misogyny. And of course, I cannot talk about boy moms without bringing up the most notorious and shameless one of all.
I never thought that I would be that toxic boy mom. I love my 4 kids equally, but that last little boy just hits different.
Hits different? Ew! Gross, dude. That is so weird to talk about your kid like that.
He hits his sisters, he punches them. I'm like, maybe he's having a hard day. So when I think about my daughters getting married, I get excited, right? When I think about my son's wedding, I want to cry.
Again, I bring up the point that not even the Hulk could beat this information out of me. But this is just like everything we've seen, right? A mom saying she prefers her son over her daughters. At least she's not involving any of the children in the filming process of these TikToks. What? She has actually filmed multiple TikToks with all her kids in them? Oh, in which she says she prefers her son? No. No, there's no way. No sane person would ever...
You will be popular. You're gonna be popular.
Oof. Hey girls, do you want to make a TikTok? Girls, is it gonna be about how much more you love Dylan again? Oh honey, of course not. We're actually gonna be going to the adoption center today. To get another boy? Oh, no. We're just gonna see if they can take you too. You know, it seems she's really embraced this whole toxic boy mom thing she's got going on, I think because it made her relevant for like 2 weeks. But I hope her daughters are not impacted too greatly by the long-term effects of hearing multiple times that your mom loves your brother more, even if it is a joke. And also, I'm obviously gonna blur these kids' faces, but they are young. Like, oldest can't be over 12, I would say. Can these young children really separate their feelings from what you say in these videos and really see it as a joke? And even if they can, do you think 10 to 20 years from now they're gonna be watching these videos and be laughing? Do you think that? I think we should all try therapy. Y'all should really check if your insurance covers that. Alrighty guys, if you made it here at the end of the video, props to you. Oh, and while I have you, could you sign my petition? It's to get rid of the terms boy mom and girl mom, because we think that mom should suffice. If you are still here, please like and subscribe to my channel, or else... I'm just kidding. And leave me a comment of what you think of boy moms, the toxic ones. Obviously, there are plenty of moms who happen to have boys that are super cool and not misogynistic. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Bye!